Hey everybody, Jim Powers with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision, as we are now in the midst of crossover season and our men's basketball team getting ready to hit the road to go to Queens, New York to play an exhibition game against St. John's. And joining me is their head coach, Marc Stricker. And, Stricker, been a great preseason for you guys. A lot of great stuff coming out of practice. And I know the guys are excited to be playing on the big stage tomorrow night up in New York.
Yeah, we have a lot of new guys, and so it's been challenging. Putting offense and defensive in and teaching guys new concepts. But I tell everybody, our guys are 100% coachable, and it's been a joy to coach these guys. They're taking instruction. They're trying to learn. And I go to bed at night not worrying about what they're going to be doing. So the preseason has been great. And as far as New York goes, our guys are really excited for this. Get to hop on a plane and get to do a little sightseeing while we're up there and play some ball. They might be a little more worried about St. John's than I am, but they're exactly, what you said. They're really excited about it.
Great core nucleus coming back from last year's team, obviously with Casey and with Eugene, but a lot of great newcomers coming in as well, and a lot of local flavor too from the St. Louis area. Yeah,
we took a couple transfers and brought in some high school guys. Chaz Galata is coming in for 1 year from Northern Colorado, and he's been unbelievable for our culture and our team. His work ethic and his personality is so infectious, and his impact will last longer than just this year with what he's led by example. And we brought in Jerome Davis, who's a transfer, who's a high energy, high octane guy, offensive rebounding guy, and we've brought in Des McDaniel and some other guards that have done a real nice job for us, and those guys have done a great job of inserting themselves into our style of play and our culture.
You talk about the leaders as well. Robin Thompson, we know what he brings to the table. He brings that leadership factor and commands respect in the locker room, on the court, on the sidelines.
Yeah, Robin does a whole lot of things right on and off the floor. He's going to be a superstar, and when he's done playing ball here in whatever field he decides to go in, Robin's going to be a real big deal. And you get consistent effort out of Robin, you get production out of him, you get maturity out of him, and that if Robin makes a mistake, that his heart's in the right place. It's not a selfish mistake, and that's something that as a coach I really value.
You talk a little bit about going to play an exhibition game against a Division I school. As a coach, what are you looking to get out of tomorrow night up in Queens?
I hope that when we leave the game that we have done some things well that maybe creates a little more buy-in from our guys. Like, okay, yeah, we can do this really well. We're really good at this, and it's something to build on. And on the flip side, I hope that when things go bad, that we stay connected as a group and don't start pointing fingers or crumble. Because there's going to be some bad stretches in the game, especially when you play against a team that's got multiple NBA guys on it. There's going to be some rough stretches. So I'm looking to see how our guys react to it, and hopefully they mature from it.
No doubt about it. Thanks so much, Strick. We'll be watching from back here in St. Louis tomorrow night.
Thanks, Jim.
Marc Stricker joins us once again. The men's basketball team exhibition tomorrow night, 5:30 Central Time against St. John's. You can watch the game on ESPN3 tomorrow night to follow along what the guys are doing. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll catch up with Strick next week as we start to get ready for the regular season and the crossover matchups next Friday and Saturday here at Simon. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.